Hello, this is John with Southern Exposure Technical Services in association with Barudan America. Today we're going to be covering how to clean the Mark 8 trimmer system on your MK8 and KY series machine. So right off the bat, I'm going to show you the screws for the cover to the K series machine with your Mark 8 trimmers are actually on the side. And the other version of trimmers is the Mark 5s. Those are on top. When you remove the cover, the trimmer system is completely different from what the Mark 5 version was to what the Mark 8 version is. These new trimmer systems are actually attached to the sewing arm of the machine itself, unlike the old Mark 5s or the Mark 7 trimmer system, which is actually attached underneath the plate. So as you can see, you will have to get in there and clean these out every once in a while. I'd say maybe 1 to 2 times per month, depending upon your use. To open up the trimmer system to get them cleaned, on your control panel, press the trim button, and instead of pressing D14, which is the start button, just press where it says clean in the bottom left. As you can see, the trimmer blade or the movable knife is now in the open position. Press it again, the clean button on the automat, and it closes it. So trim, clean, and it opens it up for you. At that point in time, you can go ahead and take your brush and get in there and yank out all of that thread that gets cut. Now, the reason this is being done is it allows for the embroiderer to get into smaller hoops and things of that nature, lower on caps, to be able to do the embroidery, because the trimmer system of the other versions, the Mark 5 and the Mark 7, would push outward to make the trim, while the Mark 8, which is again attached to the actual sewing arm itself, it pulls out and then slides back in and makes the trim. So all of that cut thread is going to get cut and stays in that little pocket back there where I'm taking my brush and cleaning it. So as you can see, nice and clean, and you definitely want to make sure you get all of that. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm speed up the camera here a little bit so you can see as I go down each sewing head and get this cleaned out. If you ever allow your machine to get this packed full of thread, you're going to run into multiple issues. The biggest issue that you're going to run into is it's just not going to trim. You're going to start pulling your garments away and the bobbin thread is still going to be attached, or the grabber is going to come down to cut thread, but it's going to stay down. And in worst case, it's actually going to then just knock your trimmers out of their resting position, and then you'll have to do another step to get them set back correctly. But when you're done, just press that clean button like you saw right there, and it closes the trimmers back. And then from there, you can just put your throat plates back on, close it up, and continue going. You do not need to oil the trimmer system at all. See, there it is, open and close. Once again, press your trim button, and instead of pressing start, you press the clean button, and it opens up the trimmer blades, and then you press it one more time, and it closes the trimmer blades. And then install your throat plate back onto the machine. And one of the tricks that's good to do is to install the screw on the right side first, and then the screw on the left side. And that's how you clean the trimmer system. It's actually very simple to do. Just takes about 5 minutes out of your day. And if you set this up to do once a month at best, you should be good to go. Again, some of the issues that you'll run into if you don't, you'll start having a lot of threads that whenever it goes to do a trim will not get cut. The bobbin case, the bobbin thread will not get cut. And then the worst case scenario is that as the thread gets packed in there, the trimmer blade is trying to close all the way, but it can't. And the thread that's packed in there will push it out of adjustment, so that even after you've cleaned it, it's already now out of adjustment, and you'll have to then go ahead and go behind the machine and loosen up the thread driving lever and then pull it back to reset it back into its full resting position. So, and I'll be covering that in another video here soon. But until then, if you like the content I have here, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe for more content as I continue to bring it out to you in regards to other automat functions and tips and tricks with the Barudan embroidery machine. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again for tuning in, and feel free to leave a comment down below with any questions, or you can contact us at Southern Exposure Technical Services. Have a great day, and again, happy embroidery.